you should go for a run or lift weights or martial arts, whatever it is that you do. Feel free to put it in place of this example here, but you should go for a run, and you should do it because it's hard. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Let's chat. So I've been making these videos now, these vlogs, talking about what I've gone through on my journey as a content creator and the ups and the downs and the things that I've learned and the experiences that I've had, in hopes of just opening up the conversation, right? So that we can talk about these things and normalize having that conversation. And I wanted to talk about today, one of the things that's been more important to me on this journey than I thought it would be was my physical health on this journey. And specifically, I mentioned it in the intro, I wanted to talk about going for a run and why it's becoming one of the most therapeutic things for me in the journey of being a content creator, of streaming and creating videos for YouTube and doing posts on Instagram and all social platforms. I talked about this in the intro, right? But running is hard. Okay, and when you are doing something that's difficult, it can be scary because it invites the possibility that you could fail, right? If a situation is challenging, you know in the back of your mind that if you don't give it your all, if you don't put everything you have on the line, it may not work out very well. You may not succeed at what you're doing. And as scary as that is, we should embrace that challenge, right? Because facing things like that and owning up to it and taking those challenges head on is how we can continue to learn and how we can continue to improve. And running invites that opportunity every single time you go on a run. And wherever you start doesn't matter, right? You know, we have to take our ego and set it aside when we're doing stuff like this. Whenever I start doing something new, I always want to excel at it. And running was not that thing for me, which was strange because I kind of looked at myself and like, I'm 6'1", I have long legs. Everything points to the fact that I should take to running very naturally, and I just don't. I'm not great at it. But if we can set aside our ego, right? If we can set aside our preconceptions about something and just get started, then we'll start improving, and that's when the journey actually begins. And when the journey starts, that's the hardest part, right? Is getting started. And, you know, to circle back, what's great about running is you can measure your improvement from day to day. When I first started, I could run a mile. It was the ugliest thing I ever did in my entire life. It was rough deal. But the next time I went back, the mile got easier. And then the next time, the mile got easier. And then I was able to do a mile and a half. And then I was able to do 2 miles. And it doesn't take long at all for you to start to see improvement, right? It doesn't take a long time for you to start to see growth. And that's important, right? Because when you run and you're working hard and you struggle and it's tough, but then you get through that mile and then you come back the next day, it's easier. And then you come back the next time and it's easier. And then you can keep running longer and longer. Your growth and that validation that you are getting better comes as a direct result of your hard work. Being able to measure your growth is actually very, very important here, because this isn't about external validation. If you're going on a run or if you're lifting weights again, martial arts, whatever it is, it's about self-improvement. When you run that first mile and it sucks and it's hard, but you come back the next time and it gets easier, and you come back the next time and you run a mile and a half, you are getting better and you're feeling it, and it doesn't have anything to do with what someone's telling you or how many views something got or how many likes your post got. You got better and you're being validated in that because you put in the work to do it, because it was hard, but you went out there and you went for the run anyways, and you did better than you did last time. And that is such a crucial experience to have, to know that something is hard, but you went out and you faced it and you came back stronger and better because of it. And this is important in life, and more specifically to what we're talking about in our journey as content creators. I tend to really get wrapped up in numbers. And I've talked about this in other videos, which I'll link up above. But it's a problem for me because I tend to, when I'm getting lost in those numbers, base my progress and base how I think I'm growing off of those numbers. You know, how many views did a video get? How many people were in stream today? How many likes did this post get? Which is difficult, right? That's a difficult situation to navigate because you do need to look at those numbers because you need to see what's working, what isn't working, and you want to see growth. You know, that's a direct kind of metric when it comes to content creation to see how you're growing. But in that, the reality of the situation is that at the end of the day, the thing that really matters is how you feel about what you did. You know, the post you made, the stream you had, the video you did. At the end of the day, the most important thing is, did it make you proud? Do you feel that you grew from your last video to the current video? And look, I get it. It's a hard thing to wrap your brain around because every video you want it to be a success. But it's about measuring that success, and it's about measuring and defining what success means to you in that moment. And I think a lot of the times when we're getting caught up in these numbers and when we're so worried about engagement and views and everything, we tend to forget or maybe put on the back burner, you know, that which is just as important, which is, you know, how do you feel about it? Are you proud of it? At the end of the day, are you looking back at this video and the work that you've done, and do you feel good about it? Because man, that's so important. And if we lose that, then you start to lose, you know, the heart and soul of your creation. You start to lose what makes it unique, which is you. And man, we need more unique and passionate creators out there every single day. And there are so many out there, but be one of those people, you know, be that person that puts their heart and soul into it and is proud of it. I said it before, I'll say it again, running is hard, and so is content creation. There are going to be times where you're out there and you're going so slow, you can't see where you started, you can't see the finish line, and you're tired and you can't breathe and your body hurts. And in that moment, all you have to do is put one foot in front of the other. You just need to relax, take a breath, and put one foot in front of the other, and then do that again. And if you can remember that, you're always going to keep moving forward. You will always keep moving towards that finish line, even when it's hard. And hey, I believe in you to do it. Post down in the comments below. Tell me what you do to kind of clear your head. Tell me what helps you get organized and what motivates you to keep making videos and to keep streaming. I'm going to put my social media links in the description. I love to talk about this stuff. So drop a follow and reach out on social media. Let's have a conversation. I'll also have my Discord down there as well. Also, I stream over on Twitch, twitch.tv/MoRains. If you want to talk about this stuff live, I love to talk about this stuff live while I'm playing video games, or if we just need to throw up the just chatting screen and just talk about content. But come on over and let's do it. It'll be in the description. Drop a follow, join the community. I hope you had a great time. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up. And if you're enjoying this series and you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. It helps a lot. You're a rock star. I believe in you. Remember, put one foot in front of the other, and we'll get to the finish line. I'll see you on the next one.